Congratulations for answering that question. Who are Jehovah's Witnesses?
I know all about you.
You do?
Yeah, absolutely.
I see you, what sect are you with? I don't recognize you.
Well, this is the history and heritage of our people.
Okay.
We came in captivity, we came on ships. According to Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. We came on ships. They robbed us of ourself, our heritage, our history. They told us that we were Christians, that we were Jehovah Witnesses.
Well,
Muslims, that we were everything else but who we are. We are Hebrews. If you just do the etymology of the word Hebrew, it's about to rain.
Yeah.
But let me give you the etymology real quick. Hebrews, they were called Hebrews in the Bible, but you do the etymology. Eber, Hebrews, Hebos, Ibos, Negroes. And there's only one group of Negroes that I ever heard, and I'm looking at two of them right now. And when they were calling us Negroes, they were really calling us Hebrews. So if you're keeping the laws, the statutes, and the judgments, you're not a Jehovah's Witness.
Well,
you're a Hebrew.
Well,
and you're an Israelite.
We can agree on one thing.
What?
That we live in Hebrews. I agree with that.
We ain't made in Hebrews. It's a fact.
We can agree on that point, and that at one time the Hebrews were God's chosen people.
Not at one time. They still are. Has he done away with his people?
No, he would never do it with his people. He would never do it with anybody because he loves everybody.
He loves everybody? Hold on.
Everybody.
Let's analyze he loved everybody. Did not he say, Esau have I hated, and Jacob have I loved?
But he hated Esau's attitude. Not so much that he hated Esau, but Esau had an attitude towards God. He wasn't accepting towards God. Jacob was more accepting, more towards his heart. But he didn't hate him to the point where, because he hated him, he killed him.
Well,
and he loves everybody because don't the sun shine on everybody, even wicked and righteous people?
But he says he's angry with the wicked every day. And he clearly says he hates Jacob.
And if you go to angry with their behavior.
Go to the book of Obadiah. He clearly tells you he's going to leave Edom, which is Esau. He's going to leave his heritage or leave his mountain desolate. In other words, those people have no opportunity for salvation or redemption
only
at all.
If they didn't change their behavior too. See, one thing about God, he's not partial. He did pick the Jews, the Hebrew, because of the relationship with Abraham. Abraham was the Bible is the only one that said he was a friend of God. So as that friendship, he made a covenant with Abraham that I will use your people. Now, there was nothing special about Abraham's people, but Abraham was special. So he said, I'm going to use your people because of my relationship with you. But once his people rejected him, he went to anyone who would accept him. That's why the Apostle Paul and Peter said that they said that God is not partial. Any man willing to do his will is acceptable to him.
I have no problem with other nationalities of people coming into being an Israelite.
So you follow the Old Testament?
I follow Old and New. I follow the entire Bible.
Okay.
I mean, in Revelations 14.
I'm sorry, what's your name?
Pastor John Tatum.
Pastor John, go ahead.
Yes, sir. You know, in Revelation it tells us that we have to keep his commandments and have the faith of the Messiah. We'll have the faith of Jesus Christ.
Absolutely.
Yeshua HaMashiach. So all I'm saying is, if you are following the laws, the statutes, and judgments, if you have came and grabbed hold of the covenant, because he only has one people, we have been deceived in believing that, because there's 44,000 different denominations of Christianity.
Yes.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So now the Bible clearly says he's not the author of confusion.
No, he's
so
not.
if you have 44,000 different faiths or different perspectives, then that's confusion. But the Bible over and over, Paul said there's only one Yah, one faith, and one baptism.
Exactly.
And he only has one people, and those people are Hebrew Israelites. And anybody can become an Israelite if they keep the covenant and keep the laws, the statutes, and judgments, and have the faith of Jesus Christ. So if that's what you guys are doing, you guys are not, you're not Jehovah Witnesses.
We keep the faith of Jesus because Jesus
you're
is our
Hebrew.
exemplar.
You're Israelite, man.
Eventually we're all going to be Hebrew, but right now we're following Jesus and we're doing what he's telling us to do. He told us that everybody except for God who will keep the faith that you said. So you're absolutely right on that. So we don't say, well, we're Hebrew. We just say we're Jehovah's Witnesses because that's God's name, which is Yahweh, but without the vowel. So we call them Jehovah.
Right, well, you know there wasn't no J's. We know that, right?
So that's why the vowels came in. So in order to put it in English, because Yahweh is Hebrew, It's Jehovah. That's a standard for Jehovah. But we have common ground. You have to keep the faith. You have to follow through Christ. Or there's no salvation unless through Christ.
Right.
So we both agree on that.
Right.
So
Well,
I just disagree that I'm a Hebrew. Now,
You're definitely a Hebrew.
I may have been. My ancestors may have been.
How can you change? How can a lion change his roar? How can a zebra change the spots?
Right. But see, the problem is you mentioned it earlier. I really don't know where I came from.
Exactly.
So
and that's how you.
That's why
and because you don't know.
Right. And we don't
that's how you know that you're the people.
So we need to talk again.
Come back again.
I will. But look at that for
I'm not going to take it because I don't. We're not supposed to receive anything other than what the book said.
Okay.
And I only
even though it directs you to the book.
Yeah, I only read the book. That's it.
Okay. You don't use any aids to help you with the book. But these take you right to the book, to the Bible. I know you're saying the book is the Bible.
Yeah, that's it. That's all we need.
Okay.
He gave it to Israel. All right?
Nice
you
to meet
guys
you.
have a great day.
You too.
All right.